Good morning. Good morning. Thank you. That's better. All right, we're going to start off with a song this morning. So if you'd stand and sing Still.
Good morning. So yes, it is SA Chapel, and I'm the SA sponsor that doesn't really get up here that much, so please be patient with me. We will start with talking about Spirit Week and other SA announcements before we start elections. So.
Those of you that just went and sat down, you can come back up. Do we have everybody here yet? Wait. We good to go with the Spirit Week announcement? Antoine's here.
It's right there. It's on the table.
Okay, so if you haven't seen the slide that's been on the TVs for a couple of days, next week, right? Next week is Spirit Week. So, starting Monday, you can choose to dress like me, like a president. And Tuesday, what's Tuesday? I don't have a list in front of me. Do you guys know, you know which days you are, obviously, but do you know which day your day falls on? Because if you could just like come up as we go through the week, that'd be great. Does anyone have that list? I don't have that list. Okay. I'm just gonna say the day and have you stand where you're at, and you guys can look at the list for which days those are on later, okay? Okay. So one of the options we have is Despicable Me Day. Who do we have here to represent Despicable Me Day? Wait for that one. Okay, fine. All right, I know we've got beach day in the house. So next Friday is going to be beach day. Come on up, beach day example. So, with it being spring picnic and us going to the lake, and there's a beach there, you know, kind of works out nice for you to be able to already be in some beach attire. So, bring your best beach fit. Have fun with that. Another day that we have is Toy Story Day. Can we get our Toy Story? So we got Woody right here. And I'll let you look at the boards for what day of the week that is. I don't recall. All right. We've got Rhyme Without Reason Day. And if I recall correctly, that is Thursday. So, Abby, would you get out of the wheelchair, come here, and explain it to them, please? She explains it better than me.
Who locked it? Okay, can I have a single mic? Because I'm supposed to be in a wheelchair, so. So we're doing Rhyme Without Reason, and this day you literally pick two things that have absolutely no correlation. I mean, and if they do, that's fine. But two things that have no correlation that rhyme together and dress up as them. So can anyone guess who we are?
Michael.
Can the person to my left please bust a move? An emote?
No, I'm not emo.
Okay, any guesses?
Michael Jackson.
Okay, Michael Jackson, but from what? Thriller. Okay, so we've got Thriller and Abby Lee Miller. I heard someone say it. It's like the two correlations, see, that have absolutely nothing to do with each other. So if any of you guys want to sign up for dance, let me know.
There's a shoestring out there on the
Oh yeah, can we get a view of the shoes real quick? Thank you, Mr. Timms.
All right, and last but not least, we have Despicable Me Day. We have our example ready for that. We've got a minion. All right. I'm so lost with the shoes, but. All right. All right, so we've got a minion and we've Gru here? Yeah. All right, so. Once again, I don't remember the day for this one. I think it might be Tuesday. So check the boards for that. So we've got President's Day, we've got Despicable Me Day, Toy Story Day, Rhyme Without Reason Day, and Beach Day. So if you have questions about what else that may mean for you, ask one of us. Ask your deans before you leave in the morning to make sure that you're good to go for the day. And make it as fun as you possibly can, because this is about you making it fun for you, okay? While being in dress code, yes. Yeah, it has to still fit within the handbook, but it can still get outlandish from there.
So just so you guys, I don't know if you guys know, but this Friday, like this coming Friday, not today, we're going to have spring picnic. So like legitimately wear your swimsuits for beach day because we're gonna actually go swimming. So be ready.
The weather next Thursday is 82 degrees. I don't know what Friday is, but it will probably be warm. Not as warm? Well, we can pray. Maybe they'll bump the 80 back for us to Friday. Anyways, so be on the lookout for a schedule for next Friday, and enjoy Spirit Week next week. Thank you, S officers. Let me get one of those. Go from work backwards.
Yes. Yeah, hold on. Okay, along with Spring Picnic is Flower Night. We're combining the two. As you see on the board, if you are wanting extra roses, see me or Mr. Chapman. You have to pay for them before you order them. It's $1 a rose. So the deadline for that is Wednesday by 3 o'clock. Okay, so Flower Night, each student and staff will get 3 flowers, and that's an opportunity to really show appreciation to friends or to, you know, if you've had kind of like a rough time with someone, this is kind of a way to make amends type of a thing. You know, to even, and it can be staff as well, just really kind of, it's a special event. Usually emotional. Don't make me cry, Abby. Okay, so just some things before we get into election. After all the speeches are given, the officers will help pass out the ballots and some pencils. And then after we have our worship thought on the way out to lunch, I will be in the back with a box to collect both the ballots and the pencils. We'll count them up and announce it during lunch who our officers are for next year. You can only vote once for one person in each category. Now, we do have some categories that only have one person running. Do not write in another name. If you don't agree with the person that if you don't want that person or feel that person is right for that job, just circle no. Let's see, what else? Okay, I think that's about it. Preston's gonna come up and introduce, and yeah, we'll go from there.
All right, our first speech this morning is going to be from our candidate for sports coordinator, Wade.
How y'all doing? Well, I had it written here to introduce myself, but I'm Wade, obviously. And I'm running for sports coordinator. And I'm running because I have a high interest in sports of all different kinds, mostly NASCAR, but in this case, football, soccer, hockey. And I would like to use my talents to make sporting events at WA, intramural sporting events at WA, even more fun. Under my leadership, I will allow the teams that are made for sports like flag football, soccer, basketball, and floor hockey be able to pick a team color, and then, like hockey this year, and create their own team names, provided that it aligns with the student handbook, and be able to be more patriotic in their teams. No more Go Red Team. Soon we'll have Go Blue Blurs, or Go Capybaras, and so forth. In each sport that we do, we'll have a regular season, playoffs, and one final big game to determine a champion, in a way to simulate roughly what an actual sports league would be like. You see, I like structure. So I would like to separate the intramural seasons into the four school quarters so that we have the same time for every sport that we do. We will have, I think we'll probably have games at recreation on Tuesdays and Thursdays to make up for the less time we have for each sport. Most apparently, I want to make sure that you are all aware of what sport we will be doing for intramurals well before the sign up, or well before it's time to sign up. Hey, and there's a lot more that I can think up of as time goes on, so it'll be even more, there'll be even more things that will be interesting to have. And I'll try my best, if I'm elected, to make it fun and have fun. I'm really excited to be sports coordinator, to be running for sports coordinator. And I hope we'll all have a good school year next year.
Thank you, Wade. All right, next up, we are going to hear from our candidate for our secretary and treasurer position, Samantha Gonzalez.
Hello, everybody. How are you guys doing? Okay, so I'm extremely interested in running for SA treasurer / secretary, because that's how they're doing it next year. And I believe I'd be an amazing candidate for this position because I bring dedication, a willingness to learn, responsibility, and most importantly, I have God in my heart. I'm committed to making next year more positive. I am extremely organized, and I think that's key to being a good secretary. I enjoy taking notes, actually, and I make them really cute. So I know that secretary means more than taking notes. It's also about smooth communication and keeping accurate records. I am confident that I can fulfill these responsibilities with dedication. And now let's talk about my position as treasurer. I have this responsibility and trustworthiness needed to manage finances effectively. And I've always been good at managing budgets, believe it or not. So yeah, vote for me, please.
Thank you, Samantha. Next, we will hear from our candidate for the social vice president / public relations position, Aurora.
Hello, my name is Aurora, and I'm running for Social Vice President and Public Relations for next school year. There are many reasons why I'm running for this position, and I know I'm capable enough to do this job. For example, I want to plan fun activities for us to do, grow in leadership, and just for the fun of it. My qualifications for this job are that when I commit to something, I try my absolute best to do the job to its fullest. And I am an organized person, and I want Wisconsin Academy to be a much more fun place than it already is. And I am so excited to collaborate with the people of SA, and I just can't wait for what God has in store for us next year. So yeah, pick me, choose me, vote me. Thank you.
All right. Now, for a contended position, our first candidate running for executive vice president, Lucas Crary.
Hello. I'm Luke Crary, and I would like to run for vice president. I know this year I was sports coordinator, and I might not have done my best or went up to your expectations. But this year I have more experience, and I know what to do. I know what I can improve on. I can work well with the other students, and I have a good relationship with most of you. I promise to be a better and more responsible SA candidate. If you have any ideas for SA, I'll be glad to hear them and bring them to the table. I feel like I've grown over the years here, and I'm more capable of doing better, and yeah. I love serving God, and I feel like this is one way I can represent Him. I really do like the school and hope for it to be something bigger one day. I want SA and next activities to be known as something fun where students can look forward to, where they can get inspiration to maybe run for SA themselves. but also have a better school experience. I promise to do my best and make WA a better place. So I feel like running for vice president will really help me achieve these goals. So as leader, I'll continue to work hard to represent our school in a positive way.
All right. Next up, running for executive vice president, Zoe.
Hello, my name is Zoe, obviously, and I'm running for executive vice president. I believe that you should vote for me because I will listen to what you have to say and try to make your thoughts into reality. I cannot promise that I'll be perfect, but I know that I'll try my best for our student body to be happy. And, like with God, like try to make you guys' spiritual lives grow more. If given the opportunity to be an officer, this leadership role will help me gain more experience in the future, also while I try to make your experience here more enjoyable than it already is. I'm excited to hopefully be an officer of next year's Student Association. Master Yoda from Star Wars once said, "Do or do not, there is no try." I hope you will consider voting for me. Thank you.
Okay, so we do have another one running for executive vice. However, she's in North Dakota with Mr. Chapman and Mrs. Baptist and Mrs. Timms. So I'm trying to get her on the phone right now and put it on speaker so she can give you her speech, but apparently she's freaking out. So maybe we move on to the next category and I'll try and get her on the phone.
All right. While we wait on that, let's hear from our candidate for president, Samuel.
Yo. So, it's kind of gonna be a weird way to start, but when I first saw the school, my expectations were very low, right? I was looking at the school in a negative way, and I was like, oh, I'm gonna come here, and they're gonna give me loads of homework, and I'm just gonna get through the year, and it wasn't like that. I think I've speaked with all of you, spoke with all of you, sorry. I'm just a little nervous. But yeah, I've talked to all of you, and I've gotten to meet the staff, and it's been a great year. It's been awesome. And a great part of why this has been such a good year is because of essay activities. And I think essay activities are a big part of the Wisconsin academic experience. And I want to take part in creating that experience for all of you next year and for the new students that are coming in who might have the same thought I had, because now I love WA and I love being here. And through the time that I was here, Wisconsin Academy wasn't just a school for me, but it became a home. And I really do appreciate all of you. And I'm just so excited to hopefully work next year with all of you and hear your ideas and what you have to say so that we can have a fun year next year and all the activities. Like banquet and whatever essay activities are planned for next year. Sorry. And I believe I have the qualifications since I am a really Wisconsin Academy loving person. And I'm willing to do my best and try my best to encourage all of the students and to make Wisconsin Academy feel like a home. So, thank you.
Okay, this one's a bit unconventional, I know, but yes, I have Miss Katie Ramos on the phone, and I'm gonna hold it up to the speaker. Hopefully it comes through, but she's gonna give her speech for running for executive vice. Okay, go ahead, Katie.
Okay, so hopefully I don't mess up on this. Sorry that I'm not here. This is probably so stupid. But I'm running for vice. What is it called? Executive vice president. That's right. I think I would be really good at this because I like to have like big roles, and I have lots of lots of responsibility, and I am hardworking. I like to have like other people's opinions on stuff, and like seeing those different opinions and working with others can help me like make me a better person. And I think some of the junior class people can like help me with that because even though I don't have like a position or an office in my class, I still bring like leadership and hard work and everything like that. So with me having like a big position, I think that I can make the school better, and I like to plan like events and stuff, and I have really good ideas, and yeah, I'm responsible and I'm energetic and I have a good spiritual life. I'm still growing with that too, and I like working with others, I like helping others, and I can bring new ideas to the table, so vote for me.
Okay. All right, so with that, we're going to start handing out the ballots and the pencils, and, I think Mr. Cerna, Dean Cerna has something. Okay. Yes, there is.
The final essay position to be filled is that of essay spiritual vice, and that is an appointed position. And the way that works is the Spiritual Life Committee meets together. They discuss nominations for people to fill that role, and then we take our nominations and we ask the individuals or the individual that we choose if they would be willing to fill that role. And this year we met, we talked about several candidates. We chose one. We asked that candidate if they would serve in the role of essay spiritual vice, and they said yes. Jack Crary will be next year's spiritual vice. I encourage you all to keep him in your prayers as well as the other officers as we go through the summer and as we plan for next school year. I'm certain that those who get these positions and that they will fulfill them to the best of their ability, and with God on their side, we will be very successful as a school. Thank you.
Yes. Okay, one moment before you start writing. First of all, is there anyone that did not get a ballot or a pencil? Raise your hand now, please. That side. Okay. Yep, staff all get ballots and pencils as well. Okay, I just want to give you a couple reminders. As you vote, this is not a popularity contest. You are voting with what you think would be the best person to fill this position and do a good job at it. And I also want to remind you that the executive vice president position is the head of student council. So the position that Antoine served in this year, working with Mrs. Fingerson and the student council committee, is what that position also entails beyond just working on essay. So keep those things in mind as you vote. And so fill that ballot out. I think, are we just gonna, Ms. Foreman, are we gonna have them just hold on to their ballots until the end of chapel? Okay, so fold that up, keep it, don't lose it, and Dean Foreman will collect those on your way out. And at this time, I believe, well, we'll give you a minute or two to complete your ballots. And then once that time is up, then we'll have our chapel talk. All right, at this time, we'll be hearing from Braxton.
All right, I'm gonna keep this short and sweet because I'm hungry and I know you guys don't like when I ramble. So if you please bow your head and pray with me. Dear Jesus, thank you for this day. Thank you that we're getting closer to the end of the school year. Please take my nervousness away and help them to understand my message. In Jesus' name, amen. So I'm going to give a warning. I am talking about suicide and depression and